Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to WoW Classic TBC and our Human Mage. We're going to start things off in the Western Plaguelands today. I'm here at the Chillwind Camp, and even though there are other places we could probably have quested, this one is pretty much at our level. And we're going to do things here today and just see what we can get done. Not really too familiar with these quests. I did some of them once in the Season of Mastery, but that's basically about it. Obtain the Mark of the Lightbringer and return it to Anchorite Truin. Of them all, Uther Lightbringer stands above the rest, a hero for the ages. In the end, Uther was betrayed by his most promising pupil, Arthas. In his honor, I would like to return something he lost to his nearby tomb. It is rumored that the Scarlet Crusade is keeping one of his holy relics atop their guard tower near the gates of Hearthglen.
Be well.
Okay. Clear the way. With Anderhall's western and northern roads into the city well fortified, I'm looking to strike at it from the less defended eastern road. The Scourge relies on the buffer of undead that infest Sorrow Hill as a first line of defense. If we are to advance on Anderhall, we will need to do it through Sorrow Hill. Your first assignment will be to clear the way through Sorrow Hill, thin out the skeletons and ghouls that haunt the area, and report back to me when it is done. Kill 10 skeletal flayers and 10 slavering ghouls.
Have a good one.
That's a pretty straightforward kill quest, I like that.
Well met.
Argent Dawn Commission. All who fight evil on behalf of the Argent Dawn must don our commission. Wearing such will earn your right to claim rewards our quartermasters have to offer. While under our commission, you'll be able to acquire Scourge stones from slaying Scourge. These marks are insignia that they sometimes possess. For each one you turn in, you will receive a marker of heroism.
See you around.
What is this about now? Oh, okay, so I just equip the badge. And then I guess they have a quartermaster here somewhere. Not really sure how that works. This is a Scholomance quest? Yes.
Go with honor, friend.
Scholomance, what else? Somebody in the burned out house here.
King's honor, friend.
A plague upon thee. I've tried many times to rout out the Scarlet Crusade through force alone, but to no avail, so as an alternative I've decided to make their lives more difficult. If you are willing to help, I want to infest that lumber mill with the most terrible species of termites ever found. In Plaguewood, near the once great Stratholme, there's a breed that survived the plague and the Scourge combined. Find their mounds and fill this jar with them.
The Alliance.
Fair. Okay, and that is it for right now. We also have a couple of things to pick up out in the world. Matter of time, use the temporal displacer near one of Anderhall's silos. The wildlife suffers too. Diary. Better late than never. Okay, so let's head right over here first. And take on these ghouls and flayers over to our east. Basically immediately to our east here. Before we do that, let's go ahead and buff ourselves up. Hope you guys are doing well today, and I should say thank you for clicking on the video and for choosing to spend some of your time with me. I do very much appreciate it. A couple of people suggested places like Searing Gorge and the Burning Steppes. Those are decent places to level. I really should have went there in the earlier 50s, which is probably when you were leaving those comments. But we've been leveling quite fast. And I kind of avoid those like blasted, desolate looking areas as much as I can, just because I know we're going to be in Hellfire for a long time. And that's like all the blasted desolation I can handle. Yes, the forests here are covered in Scourge and Plague, but at least they are like forests. And yeah, I don't mind being here. The last time I was here was in Season of Mastery on our Human Warrior, and that character was, at that point in the playthrough, pretty undergeared, pretty weak feeling. And this area was, these areas were quite painful on that character. And I'm thinking we're gonna have a different experience on the Mage. It's nice to start things off with like a simple kill quest. But thinking a lot about Fresh Start, and what my brain keeps circling back to, it's just that concept that there isn't going to be time to get a character to max level. I checked the start date of this playthrough. The first video went up on August 3rd. Today's the 22nd. We've probably got like maybe 20 hours, at least 20 hours of questing in Outland before we hit 70. Probably more than that. I'm being generous with the experience buff, and if we do a bunch of dungeons, maybe it'll be 25 or 30 hours that it would take to get this character from 58 to 70. I just don't see how we're going to get a character from 1 to 70 in 4 weeks. And I feel like Blizzard just kind of shot themselves in the foot with this one. I feel like given a 6 or 7 week pre-patch, a lot of people would have been like, yeah, can definitely get a character up in that time. That's a reasonable amount of time. Given 4 weeks, I think a lot of people are going to pass, or a lot of people are going to start. They're going to start on the Fresh Realms, right? They're going to play on the Fresh Start Realms. And then when Wrath actually launches, they're going to have to go back to their level 70s that are sitting on other realms. And then those Fresh Start realms are going to be abandoned. And eventually anyone who has a high level character on those realms that didn't quite get 70 will probably transfer them off to whatever their home realm is. So, and I feel like this happened strictly because they just didn't give us enough time. I know, I need mana. It's sad but true. So yeah, I've been trying to figure out, what is it exactly that I want to do? Oh, what's that? Oh. Well, that's really cool. I don't know, like, who needs such a thing. 6 Arcane, Fire, Nature, Frost, and Shadow Resist. The Basilisk Bone. I guess if you were gearing up to do, like, some raiding, maybe you would need some of these resist. I don't really know if that's very useful, but it's a cool drop. That being said, I probably could have sold any other blue drop for a lot more. But cool. Well, I've never seen that before. We'll hang on to it. I'll see what it goes for on the auction house. Let's go ahead and evocate. So yeah, I really don't know, guys. What I do know is I want to play a Death Knight. And, yeah. That's what I do know for sure. And that time playing the Death Knight would have to directly compete with playing on a Fresh Start. I might start it to see how it goes, you know, like someone told me that the leveling from 1 to 60, the experience needed to level, did not change from TBC into Wrath 3, I guess, well, I mean, remember, we're going into Wrath patch 3.3 basically. So I don't know, but I haven't been able to really find any information stating to the contrary, stating that it has changed. It would probably take a significant change in the needed experience to level, along with the experience buff, to actually like propel us forward at a rapid rate. So I might step into Fresh Start. If I do Fresh Start at this point, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do a Blood Elf Paladin, just mainly because we haven't played Horde in a little bit. We've been doing all the Alliance stuff. I know the Horde area is a little bit better than the Alliance questing. So just for ease and for just kind of general quickness, it's probably better for me to play Horde. And we can get in there and see what the leveling is like. But yeah, I really feel like that I feel like they shot themselves in the foot. I feel like they took something that could have been really good for the health of the game, and that could have brought new players in and could have brought existing players back and made them excited, and they squandered it. They didn't give enough time. And it's like, I wonder if anybody there actually plays the frickin' game. Does anybody play Classic? Does anybody on the team play Classic? Do they know how long it takes to level up a character? Do they know that you could play 3 hours a day for 4 weeks? 3 hours every single day for 4 weeks, and you will not have a level 70 character? Do they know that? And if they do know that, then what in the hell? And if they don't know that, why in the hell not? It's really truly baffling to me. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I don't know if it ever will. It's like the people who decide time frames are not the people who create the game. It's like the people who decide the time frames are the people balancing the books and telling you in what month you need to pull in more users. And then they just do it. They're like, well, we'll give them 4 weeks. 4 weeks fits a timetable. 5 weeks doesn't, 6 weeks doesn't, but 4 weeks does. But yeah, it's really disappointing. I was looking forward to Fresh Start like many of us were for a very long time, ever since they announced it. And after week, just kind of waiting, okay, you know, this is the week. They said they were gonna give us time. This is the week. It never happened. Your Fresh Start was when the experience buff went up. When the experience buff went up, that was the time to have a fresh start, because that is what's going to give you time to get your character leveled up before Wrath. So, like, if you started with the experience buff when that came out, and you play like an hour a day, maybe an hour and a half a day, you have enough time to get a character to 70 before Wrath. We've played like 3 hours a day, every day since the experience buff started. And yeah, we're level 55. We've got like 20 or 30 more hours. Well, we've got like 10 more hours of vanilla leveling, and then we've got like 20 to 30 more hours of Outland leveling to get us to 70. And at this point, it's like I could maybe level up a fresh start character. I could put 4 hours a day into a character, and I could get them leveled up and probably at least level 68. But then what? Then what? Then I can't guarantee that the server's gonna be any good. I can't guarantee that I'm gonna make it to Outland, to Northrend on launch. There's so many unknowns with a 4-week timetable. What I know for sure is that it will not allow me time to level up a Death Knight. If I'm putting 4 hours a day into, say, leveling a Blood Elf Paladin on a fresh start, it's not going to give me time to level up a Death Knight. And one of the biggest draws of Fresh Start, like, I try to think, like, what are the draws of Fresh Start? Because I have a fresh start every time I make a new character. That's a fresh start for me. I'm not too affected by the economy. I'm not too affected by the fact that most people do GDKP runs and they're just spending gold to buy items in groups. Like, none of this shit really affects me too much. And I think a lot of that is the stuff that people go to Fresh Start to avoid. I really don't know what the draw is when I really break it apart and analyze it. So you have a fresh economy. You don't have boosting, but Blizzard has done a lot to stop boosting anyway. They've made a lot of changes to the way enemies act inside dungeons, so like, you can't really be boosted through anymore. You're gonna take a hit to the experience that you're gonna get. The mobs act a lot differently when people are trying to kite them through the entire instance. It doesn't really work anymore. So they're basically solving dungeon boosting, just in the game already. Other stuff, like people on your server having a crap ton of gold and just doing GDKP runs and buying loot, like, okay, that sucks. That's not every group. The other thing is, on a server where people have a lot of money, you can make more money. For instance, like, on a server that's new, we're not going to be able to sell rugged leather for 10 to 15 gold a stack. No one's going to have that kind of money to spend. They're all going to be farming up the materials themselves, or they're going to be spending much less money on it. So, if you're trying to make money, the best place to make money is on a server where people have lots of gold. Because you can go farm those mats that there aren't a lot of. Like, on this server, it's Mage Weave Cloth. Mage Weave Cloth and Rugged Leather are going to be what gets you a lot of money. Not Rune Cloth. Mage Weave is that sweet spot where, like, people have a lot of Rune Cloth, people have a lot of Silk, people have a lot of Nether Weave, but what they don't have is Mage Weave. So if you want to make money on this server, go farm yourself some Mage Weave and some Rugged Leather. You will make lots of money very quickly. You do that on a fresh start realm, and you're not going to make lots of money. You're not going to make lots of money really quickly, because no one has money. So I try to figure out, like, who does it benefit? There's this it's almost like a psychological trick. The psychological trick says that it's a fresh start, everything will be better. It's a fresh start, everybody starts off evenly. People don't start off evenly. No one is even. And I'll tell you why. People are not even because there are people, like me, who could play 3 or 4 hours a day, every day. That doesn't... like, a fresh start is not going to make me even with somebody who can only play for 45 minutes each day between, you know, when they have dinner and have to get their kid to bed. Like, that's not even. We're not even. A fresh start's not going to make it even. Find Pamela Redpath. Yep, she's a ghost in the other Plague Lands. So yeah, but I think there's like this psychological illusion for people that a fresh start means everything's balanced, everything's good, it's all going to be better this time. It gives you that chance to say, like, well, you know, I didn't get my favorite character to cap last time. This time, though, this time I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it right. It's like, well, you could just do it. Like, we've been doing it all along. So that's kind of the stuff that's been on my mind. I'm curious to know what you guys think about it. But I have been thinking about it a lot from that psychological aspect of what is actually in the fresh start. What do people actually get out of it, and what do they think they get out of it? Because I think what people believe they're going to get out of it, like from an emotional and mental standpoint, is not what people actually get out of it in a practical sense when it comes to actually doing it. And like, all these questions could have been avoided if we'd just had more time, you know what I mean? Like 6 weeks, 7 week pre-patch. I probably wouldn't be questioning any of this. I would just be excited to start my paladin. And none of this would really be on my mind, and none of it would be in the forefront of my mind.
You need something?
Alright, what do we got? All along the watchtowers. Through the use of a magical device known as a beacon torch, we can mark targets of our choosing for future action by our troops. To that end, we think the Scourge are using Anderhall's watchtowers as a means to control their troop movements. Your mission, breach Anderhall's defenses to plant beacons on all 4 watchtowers.
See you later.
Sounds challenging. And the Scourge Cauldrons. Within the lands of former Lordaeron are 8 Cauldrons, 4 here in the west and 4 more ensconced in the east. These Cauldrons spew poisons into the air, propagating the plague throughout the land for the Scourge. The necromantic might of Kel'Thuzad is too strong to outright shut down these Cauldrons, but we think we might have a way to subvert them to our advantage. My second, High Priestess McDonald, will be your point on this assignment. She'll continue the briefing here. Okay, where is she? Oh, here she is.
You need something?
May the power of light shine upon you in these dark times, Mage. I am pleased to serve as your coordinator for our plan to sabotage the Scourge Cauldrons. Our goal will be to change the composition of the plague that the Cauldrons create into something that negatively affects the Scourge. In order to effect this change, you will need to secure access to each of the 4 Cauldrons present in the Western Plaguelands. Fellstone Field. Of the 4 Cauldrons here in the west, the one located at Fellstone Field may be the easiest one in obtaining access to. The Scourge have greener troops positioned there, though they should not be underestimated. Go to Fellstone Field, northwest of Anderhall, and engage the Cauldron Lord there. We think it has a key that will unlock access to the Cauldron. When unlocked, use this bottle to obtain a sample of the poisons inside. We'll need it for study and developing a counter agent. Alright. So, we have the 4 watchtowers. We have... Where's the Cauldrons? Why am I not seeing... Oh, here we go. The first Cauldron's over here. Let's come up this way. Maybe we come over here, we can grab this watchtower. And yeah, like, I'm not saying don't be excited for Fresh Start. Like, if you're excited for Fresh Start, be excited for Fresh Start. But think about the reasons why you're excited. And think about, like, the eventuality of meeting your goals. And if meeting your goals is actually going to be fulfilling. I think, like, if you don't have a max level character and you haven't played for a long time, then Fresh Start is perfect for you. Yeah, go do that. And then don't worry about how long it takes you to get the level. Don't worry about going into Northrend on day 1. Just play the game. Like, if you haven't played, you don't have a high level character that you want to play, go to the Fresh Start realms, have a good time. If you have a max level character that you love, if you have a high level character that you love, maybe you should really think about if Fresh Start is for you. I think he resisted our counterspell. Yeah, he messed us up. Oof. Okay, this is the first tower here. I'd like to get over here while our elemental is still up, but no real guarantees of that. Can we use this here? No. Oh, is this not the tower? It has to be. Maybe we're just not where we need to be. Yeah, we need to be here at the entrance. Somebody just cleared it for us. I appreciate that. He just healed himself. That is really bad. So the Acolytes have Dark Mending. That's important to keep in mind. This has a minute, like a 2-minute cooldown. That is way too long. What is the deal with that? Oh, jeez. I guess we'll fight some guys while we're standing here waiting for the item to cool down. It's kind of crazy. There's Dark Mending again. I gotta save the freaking counterspell for Dark Mending. And we're just gonna have to take Shadow Bolt after Shadow Bolt to our face. Because yeah, that is bad. Dark Mending is bad. Well, that's unfortunate that I can't get like a good line of sight on this guy. Here we go. This is better. Didn't really expect him to run down like that. There's somebody inside the doorway. That is true. Or maybe not. I could have... Oh yeah, there's somebody right there. I don't really know what our pet is doing, like why the hell he's not attacking, but he's definitely not attacking. Let's clear this guy too, just to use the elemental while he's out. Yeah, I'm gonna think about it more. I'm gonna put more thought into it and plan out what I want to do. And I think we will probably start off, we'll do some fresh start stuff. I just want to feel it out, see how it goes, see how the server is, see how the community is. And just kind of go from there. But I also plan to be playing a Death Knight, and we'll just have to see which one of those playthroughs kind of takes priority. I don't know if I'll like the Death Knight. Honestly, I don't remember much from the Death Knight. I didn't really play a Death Knight at all in Wrath, and I only experimented with it loosely much later on. Basically, after they made like all the class changes to it that made it what it is today, I've played a little bit of a Death Knight in retail. Didn't get to play one in Wrath. I know how the runes work are different. I know everything is different about it than it is today, basically. So I don't know if I'll like it. I know it's a really cool class. As far as like lore and identity wise, I like it a lot, but as far as like functionality, I really don't know. But I do want to find out. And the only way to find out is going to be to get one leveled up. Possibly get it into some Outland dungeons and see how it performs, see how we like it for tanking. And so that's going to be a human Death Knight. I am going to go on Pagel with that Death Knight, especially now that we have a high-level character. We can make a Death Knight no problem on Pagel. And that'll be a good home for it. That way, if we do like it, we don't have to worry about like realm population. We know Pagel is a good realm for the Alliance. So that's the other thing about Fresh Start, is like, you want a fresh start, well, you know, talk to me a little bit about server balance. You're gonna get a fresh start. A fresh start is a completely unknown server. You don't know if it's gonna be Horde. You don't know if it's gonna be Alliance. What you can be basically assured of based on statistics is that it's not going to be balanced. There's only a handful of WoW servers that are actually well balanced between Horde and Alliance. So yeah, the chances of that happening in Fresh Start are pretty slim. So think about that when you're thinking about, you know, what you're going to roll in Fresh Start and All that stuff is important to take into consideration. That way you don't end up with a level, 70 Alliance character on what ends up being a Horde realm. Then you have to transfer them off to a place like Pagel anyway. And, now you're out 30 bucks. And you don't even get to keep the character on the Fresh Start realm that you had all these reasons for wanting to play on in the first place. Yeah, I think they shot themselves in the foot. Like, the fact that I'm questioning all of this when it was something that I was originally so excited about is just kind of proof that they really shot themselves in the foot by only doing the 4 weeks. And now there's information leaked about Dragonflight's launch timeline, indicating that the retail expansion is probably going to get like a 6 or 7 week pre-patch. much longer, like a week or 2 longer than the Wrath pre-patch. So like I don't know what they're thinking. It feels like maybe they just have too many things going on, and like maybe the classic team is not big enough or important enough to have people really making great decisions about it. I don't really know. I've talked before about how like I feel like they haven't hyped Wrath enough. And I wonder if they're not hyping Wrath enough because they really need people to be excited about retail. It's really strange that they almost treat them as competing products when they're not. They're just totally different games. A matter of time. Hello there. I am known as Chronomru, but you may call me Chromie. I am comfortable with such familiarity. Let's see. Tampering of the timeline by a sinister force, most likely the Scourge, has occurred in Anderhall. I could try to keep the passage of time here intact and mend what has been damaged, but I'll need your help to do so uninterrupted. Temporal parasites, carrion that feed on the strands of time's altered flow, now infest the silos of Anderhall. A blue pulse of distortion is their only visual marker. They slow my auguries. Help me by using this temporal displacer to root out these parasites. Okay. Sure. I have to say, every moment of this zone on the warrior, the human warrior and SOM, was a huge pain for me, and so far it's been really easy, and I haven't had to think too much about what's going on. You are getting awfully close. Maybe I'm just gonna... Oh, you're an elite! Okay, I'm not just gonna deal with you. I'll go around you. Glad I did a double check there before I, tapped my Frostbolt. Alright, let's come over here and see if we can get the silos. I think like part of this zone is just really knowing when to go on foot, right? You got at some point you got to get off your mount and you got to start fighting a path to get where you need to go. And if you don't do that, you aggro a bunch of stuff and you get really frustrated that you can't drop it before pulling 17 more enemies. I've definitely done that many times. So let's head in on foot from here and we'll just fight what we have to be safe. We do need to rebuff. That is true. Buffs just ran out. Yep, that happened. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's go in on this guy back here. Oh, wait. This is gonna spawn some stuff, isn't it? Yeah, I think this spawns some of the actual parasites. So maybe we want to have some mana for this. I was kind of hoping that blinking away would get us out of there, but it definitely didn't. They don't seem to have the same amount of health as a normal enemy. So that's good. They do have a nasty slow. Alright, we got out of there that time, so we can get out of there. It's like when we summon the ogres from their bones in Dust Swallow. Like, if we get out right away, we can get out. It only takes one good crit to take them out. Oh, you're just gonna spawn more and more in. Oh, that's great. Yeah, this is working out. How many is it gonna spawn? Okay, it seems to have stopped. Let's get some mana back. Let's clear this guy back here. I don't want him lurking around and adding when we get the slugs. Yeah, I hope it stops. Like, I don't really know how many it feels like it needs to spawn. I hope we're good now. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that was almost too many. But that's done. Quest done. 10 out of 10. Perfect. What else? We can go turn that in really quick. Might be okay. I feel like she's probably going to have a follow-up. So let's go see if we can turn it in. I hope this is line of sight. Temporal parasites are a common malady. Whenever the time flow has been tampered with, I sense that many are present, and this is disturbing. Time feels easier to mend now, thank you. While you might not understand fully the consequences of a fractured timeline, I appreciate that you understand the urgency of countering what I suspect more and more to be a Scourge-driven malfeasance. I see no harm in rewarding you for your assistance, mortal. Alright, that's good. This is almost better than the blue we have. 1 less stam, 3 less spirit. Oh no, I thought this said by 15, it says by 5. Okay, it's not better. Counting out time. I need you to reach into the world beyond this room. Allow me to explain. You see the difference in this room compared to the rest of Anderhall. My dragonflight works in many different ways and in many different timelines. To mend Anderhall's damage, I now act from a different timeline as not to overly contaminate it. To continue this, though, I need time trinkets, ones trapped from when the plague hit. Find them in lockboxes found in the ruined buildings that make up this once proud city. 5 Anderhall watches. Alright, that looks like those are just going to be spread all over the place. What else do we have going on? Not really anything else going on right now in here except for this. So maybe we try to get this done. Fire shield would have been good. Fire shield would be really good. Just having this guy die would be great too. Apparently we cannot wand stuff down anymore. Our wand is basically useless. Let's see. I'd love to see one of these just to kind of know what it looks like. Apparently there's not one here. Oh, wait, here we go. They look like this. Iron lockbox looking thing. So the Searing Ghouls are trouble. The Searing Ghouls cause us a lot of trouble on our warrior as well. You just stay back there and do your whole Fire Nova thing away from me. He ate through that really quick. Really quick. Like, he obliterated that ice barrier. No mana burn, please. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, it's hard for me to tell from out of these buildings if there's going to be one in them or not. Like, this one doesn't look like... Oh, God. Where did you come from? These guys are respawning really quickly. Have to point that out. If we can keep our distance from these guys, I mean, they're relatively harmless. This is precarious. Yeah. This is, really something. Can we get up here and just, like, get a view? Oh, that's nice. That's a nice, terrifying view of us, for us to have here. I'll make a decent thumbnail. Alright, let's go back and turn this in. Carefully. Yeah, I kind of like this place on the Mage. It's fraught with danger, but on the Mage, as opposed to on the Warrior, I actually feel like I can handle it. And I'm willing to go more slowly, because at this point, the Mage buttons are, like, super enjoyable to press. Season of Mastery Warrior was, really, really underpowered, so... Oh, we did aggro. We did get aggro from somebody. I think I'm going to try to at least get into the building here to line of sight them. We'll hang out here and see if they are going to follow us in. Looks like we're good. Got a couple of respawns here, but none in the main room. Upstairs, we are still clear. The time trinkets I seek are simple devices. They are watches mainly, and their hands are trapped forever when the plague first ravaged Anderhall. Time is never ending, and the watches you bring to me will invariably find themselves counted out back to their homes. That is, so long as the disturbances continue here. These are exactly what I need. Allow me to suitably reward you for this. You may not understand what you would need with such a device. You might not even know quite what it is, really. Alas, I cannot tell you when you will find it most useful. Just know that at some point in the future you may find this item to have extreme utility and function when consumed. Attuned Dampener inflicts 1400 to 1800 arcane damage on the attuned target and lower the damage it deals by 25%. The object has been attuned to weaken Araj the Summoner. She does tell us exactly when to use it. We're gonna just put that here. Oh, this is repeatable for the item. Oh. Well, we don't need to repeat it, so... So that's all she has from, like, a story perspective? Just something to get us an item to fight Araj the Summoner, which we don't even have a quest to do yet. Okay, I was hoping for a little bit more story out of her. But that's fine. Let's get out of the ruins of Anderhall here and try to make our way to the outskirts so we can do the Fellstone Field Cauldron Key. We also have some things going on over here. Mostly they're turn-ins for Scourge stones. That's the Quartermaster, I guess. Do I want to just run out? I am planning to leave the town, so if I run and I pull a bunch, we might get away? It's questionable. This could be dumb. But I think we can get out. Oh, ha! I think we can get out, he says. As he gets instantly dismounted. Yeah, we're running up to their fortification here, so... ultimately, not a good move to just... I should have fought my way out, at least to this point. Let's see if we can avoid pulling the guy at the barricade. Oh, we can't blink on hills. Yep, that was a wasted blink. I kind of want to wait on going up here until I see if we get other quests taking us into this area. If we don't, then we can definitely make a trip up there, but right now I want to hold off. Let's go grab this, whatever's going on in the Fellstone Field, and then we'll worry about the Cauldron after we grab this quest, just in case it's a kill quest or something like that. We are going to have to fight quite a few guys to get into it. Okay, we've gotten involved with this guy's pull for some reason, which I really don't want to have any involvement in, but my water elemental won't stop attacking his enemies. Please let me out of combat with this guy. Alright, great. We need the Cauldron Lord too, but I don't think he's up right now, actually. Clearing into this house is going to be quite a struggle, it seems. We've got a couple other players around. We resisted that, then this guy just did not know what to do. He's standing here. He's still confused. He still has no idea what he should do. I love it. I love it when they get, like, completely confused and totally stop attacking us. Probably gonna pull the sorcerer here as well. Or not. Oh yeah, here he comes. He's gonna hit us with his staff. I tried to give them intellect, you saw me. Better late than never. The package must be delivered. Delivered before I'm trapped here. The cries of a panicked woman feel almost like a whisper floating through the house. Cowering in the upstairs corner is an apparition of a woman. She does not seem to be fully cognizant of her surroundings, and she is only vaguely aware of you. Are you here to deliver my package? Please, before it gets much worse. I was going to ride out there. I should still be by my horse, or am I too late? Okay. I think you're too late. I don't know. You seem to be dead. Is her horse in the barn? Yeah, we have to go into the barn now. I say, why do I think I'm gonna regret this? Because we're gonna pull everything, aren't we? Oh gosh. At least we avoided whatever that was. This is gonna be rough. Yeah. Okay, great. Alright, now we need to worry about finding the Cauldron Lord here. And we're also going to have to probably clear just the area around the Cauldron. Alright, so that sample is complete. What do we want to do next? Maybe we just run over here and see what's going on with this. I don't know if we have enough Scourge Stones to actually turn in for anything yet. It doesn't really seem to say. Yeah, there's not going to be a... We really need a vendor. A vendor would be great, but I don't think there's going to be a vendor over here. No vendor, no inn, no hearthing. Just legging it in every direction at all times. Oh yeah, this is the bulwark. Okay, yeah, this is leading into Tearsfall Glades. I always forget that the Plague Lands is like right here on the border of Tearsfall Glades. I don't think I want to go over here. You guys look red and angry. They're not gonna attack. Oh shit, they are gonna attack. Shit. I thought they were just gonna be chill. Like sometimes you run into like flight masters on the opposing faction and they're just chill. I thought these guys were gonna be chill. They are not. They're very, very angry. Well, that makes sense. Just have a Horde and Alliance camp right next to it. They don't fight each other, but they'll fight players. Okay, yeah, right. Makes sense, I guess. We have a troll on our side, though, because they're part of the Argent. Oh, dude, are you serious? F off? I'm trying to talk to my faction vendors. F off. Am I not going to be able to talk to those vendors? What is going on? Do I need to kill this guy? I can't kill him. He's 61. What the hell is happening here? Are you telling me I can't get close enough to talk to this vendor? That's going to piss me off. Why are these guys doing nothing as I'm being chased down? This sucks. This sucks. This sucks. This sucks. Let me say it one more time how much this sucks. Am I not supposed to be here? Like, what? Can I just click him? We got something. Now I guess we get to get killed for our trouble. Okay, let's just never come here again. Right? That's what we learned. Is that we just never come back here again. Let's get back into the Plague Lands and continue on and pretend like this little area doesn't exist. Because if I can't stand there and talk to the vendor, then I can't use the area. It's like, oh, you can go get rewards, and your reward is getting killed by an enemy NPC from the opposite faction. Congratulations. Yeah, we got a little Valor token to increase our reputation. Doesn't matter because we'll never be able to click on the Quartermaster to buy anything anyway. Whew. It's pretty bad design. They could have spaced those guys out by like 5 or 10 more yards, and we probably would have had no issues. 5 or 10 more yards. We could try to grab the diary. We need to get the wildlife suffers too. Well, that was dumb. Think we're gonna be okay. But, yeah, still pretty stupid of me. Could probably reset them all by running this way. Questionable. Questionable. There we go. Well, this sucks. Not sure what I did to deserve this. Something incredibly stupid, apparently. I'm feared. I'm feared. Son of a biscuit. Oh, we didn't even kill any of them. Can we please kill one of them? Can I kill any of them? Oh my god. Okay, so maybe this area is still annoying even on the mage. 3 more levels. 3 more little levels to go. It's funny that like the hardest part is getting to the quest. Like, we just can't get to the quest. Killed one guy. I think it was the guy inside the doorway. Now there's like 6 guys standing outside the building for some reason. That was not the case a minute ago. So I'm assuming we're gonna have to fight both of them, right? We're not gonna be able to get one on their own. Oh, he didn't move yet. Okay, we might be good. There's the fear. Oh god. Well, that worked, sort of. Just shoot him through the tree. That makes sense. We probably should not have come here at all until we had the next Cauldron for this place. So yeah, I probably just totally misplayed this area by doing it this way. We should have ran back, turned everything in, got the next Cauldron, and then focused on wherever that was going to send us. There's still going to be like 6 guys inside the barn. Water Elemental will be back up in a minute. Oh, you're the guys that have the little rot worms. Yeah, we're going to need this guy. We're going to send you in first. What in the hell, though? Okay, where did the other guy come from? How annoyed am I getting? Pretty annoyed. Yeah, I don't have the mana to take care of this guy. We'll just hope our regen kicks in. We need one more Frostbolt. Of course it couldn't just kill him. Jeez. And now by the time we get back there, we're probably gonna have respawns. Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe this will be some of the hardest stuff we have to do here. I don't know. This guy's already back. That was the first guy we killed, which means that everything else is going to be coming back really soon. I have a feeling that this quest is not even in here. Oh, it is. There's like 2 being marked, one in the house and one over here. I don't know what's going to happen now. Harold's turn. It took everything out of me to drag him into the only place I could find that'd lock him up tight and hold him. I hid the key on me and pray it works. I hope I can get out of here, but I need money to do that. Our stuff's all in the cabinet, I think, and now that I think about it, doesn't Harold keep the key on him? I'll rest on it. I'm dead tired now. You're probably just dead. Yeah, I don't know what the hell this wants us to do. Yeah, cool. Well, I'm glad we fought our way here for no apparent reason. That was fun. Now let's leave. Before I do anything else here, I'm gonna go back and try to get everything turned in and just see what chains and what else we can do. If we don't die, I'll be really shocked. So there's that. Yeah, I'm really surprised. Let's see. Time to attack Anderhall and drive out the Lich that controls it. Bring Araja's Phylactery Shard to Commander Ashlam Valorfist.
For the Alliance.
Yeah, that's, well, that's just probably never gonna happen, but okay.
Greetings.
One of the Plague Cauldrons is located in the field of a former farmhouse, now referred to as Dulcin's Tears. Well, we shall shed no tears this day as we thwart the Scourge and have them choke on their own fumes. Go to Dulcin's Tears, almost due north of Anderhall, and eliminate the Cauldron Lord there.
Be careful.
Yeah, that was the place we were just struggling at, right? Is that... Yes, over here. Yep, that's the exact place we were just at. Okay, yeah, fun times. Still not sure about this zone and like how lucrative it's gonna be for us to actually be questing. They're giving us like small things to do, like one thing at a time. We can do this and this. We can do this, then run back, and then because the other cauldron's probably gonna be over here. We have this stuff up to the north. This would be nice, but I feel like it takes us into the Eastern Plaguelands. Yeah, other than that, there's really not a lot else we can do. Got some quest in the is this the Badlands, the Blasted Lands, the Gorge? What is this? Burning steps. I don't know, guys. I'm going to take a break here and try to think about what I want to do. We're probably going to push forward here a little bit. I don't know if we're going to get 2 more levels out of this place, but we'll see. Anyway, thanks for being here, guys. I really do appreciate it. Let me know what you think, and we will see you back here again really soon. Bye now.